Mnangagwa last warning prophecy. This headline is causing serious talk because Zimbabwe politics is entering another sensitive season. Many people are discussing power, succession, loyalty, and old rivalries inside the ruling party. Right now, Emmerson Mnangagwa remains president, while Constantino Chiwenga remains one of the most powerful names in the country. And once the name Grace Mugabe enters the conversation, people immediately remember the 2017 political drama that changed Zimbabwe forever. My people, this is why you need to like this video and subscribe, because what is happening in Zimbabwe now is deeper than many people think. This headline may sound dramatic, but behind it is a real political struggle many analysts have watched for years. The question is simple: who controls the future after Mnangagwa? As of now, there is fresh debate over constitutional changes that could extend presidential terms and possibly keep Mnangagwa in office longer than expected. Reports earlier this year said Zimbabwe's cabinet backed proposals to move presidential terms from 5 years to 7 years, and critics say that could delay leadership transition battles. Now, imagine this situation. If leadership stays longer, those waiting for succession may become restless. If leadership changes too soon, internal factions may also fight harder. That is why every statement, every rumor, every prophecy, every warning becomes headline news in Zimbabwe. Many citizens and observers believe Constantino Chiwenga remains a major figure because of his history, influence, and role in the 2017 transition that removed former President Robert Mugabe. Because of that history, whenever people say don't touch Chiwenga, they are usually talking about political consequences, party balance, and power networks, not only one man. And then there is Grace Mugabe. Her name still carries weight because she was once central to succession battles during the final Mugabe years. Back then, factional fights between groups linked to Grace Mugabe and those linked to Mnangagwa were intense. Many Zimbabweans still remember that season clearly. So when a headline says don't touch Chiwenga and Grace Mugabe, it is speaking to history, loyalty, revenge fears, and unfinished political business. Some supporters may see it as spiritual warning. Others may see it as symbolic political message. Others may simply see it as YouTube drama headline. But one thing is certain: it grabs attention because these names are powerful in Zimbabwe politics. Let us be honest. Zimbabwe politics today is not only about personalities. It is also about economy, jobs, currency pressure, youth future, and trust in institutions. Many ordinary citizens care less about faction fights and more about daily survival. They want stable prices, business growth, electricity, fuel access, and opportunity. That is why every time elites fight, citizens ask, how does this help the people? Now, another big development happened recently. Some war veterans reportedly challenged proposed constitutional amendments in court, arguing they could unlawfully extend rule. This matters because war veterans historically held influence in Zimbabwe politics. When such groups begin speaking openly, it shows political temperature is rising. So what could happen next? First possibility: Mnangagwa keeps control, manages internal pressure, and completes his agenda. Second possibility: succession talks grow louder behind closed doors, with different camps positioning early. Third possibility: public pressure around economy becomes stronger than elite politics, forcing everyone to focus on governance. Fourth possibility: compromise inside ruling structures where no side wants open conflict. My viewers, tell me in the comments, do you think Zimbabwe politics is about to change soon, or will the current system remain strong? One smart point people should understand is this: in politics, warnings are rarely just warnings. Sometimes they are signals. Sometimes they are negotiation tools. Sometimes they are pressure tactics. Sometimes they are messages sent to rivals without naming them directly. That is why this headline is trending. And let me say this carefully. Zimbabwe has seen many dramatic seasons before. Leaders rise, alliances shift, enemies become friends, friends become rivals. What looks impossible today can become tomorrow's reality. Even the debate around 2028 and beyond is already creating tension because many people want to know who leads next. If term changes continue to be debated, then succession talk will only grow louder. For now, no one should ignore the importance of Constantino Chiwenga in the equation, and no one should underestimate how the legacy of Grace Mugabe still shapes political conversations. At the same time, Emerson Mnangagwa remains the sitting power center. That combination alone guarantees headlines, rumors, predictions, and non-stop public interest. If you are enjoying this gist, like this video and subscribe because I will keep bringing you the latest Zimbabwe updates in simple English everyone can understand. The real battle may not be happening on the stage. It may be happening quietly behind closed doors, in meetings, in strategy rooms, in party structures, and in future planning. And when politics goes quiet, sometimes that is when the loudest moves are being prepared.